What is up, people? Drix310. Welcome back to some more WWE Supercard. Now, the Survivor tier is out, people, and I hope you guys are enjoying this tier and hope you guys did put some more good cards because I know some of you guys are complaining about the new improvement of the board drop rate, which I did kind of test it yesterday, and I did seem to pull a lot more cards above the rare lately than I usually do when I farm for energies before. I don't know if it was me playing the game a lot or if it was just the new improvement that they made, but hopefully it is improved and not what that they kind of like not it like I think they just improved it by a little bit, but not that much. Because I know some of you expect to get like legendary survivor cards like every 5 games or something, but now it's not gonna be that way. It's gonna be like almost, I say almost probably every 3,000 games or so that they probably programmed it to make you draw a card of that tier or something. Because they didn't set exact number, but they said you will pull a card from that tier in the exact amount of games, but it wasn't like specific of a number. So today I am gonna join King of the Ring. It's gonna be our first Survivor King of the Ring, and hopefully everything goes well when I'm in it because I do want to get me those two Survivor cards. Do want to get me those championships, but this is so far I am gonna work with. And yeah, I can't join Legendary King of the Ring with the method of using a level 0 Perfect Pro Untrained card. Well, not perfect, but pro, but perfectly combined, I would say. And basically, that still wouldn't put me near the Survivor King of the Ring. So what I did is add Brock and Paige, and just added these three guys, and it got me to almost like the full legendary bar tier. And basically, what I did is just train one of those ultra rares till I hit the Survivor tier bar, and I try to do it at the lowest, even though it doesn't display as a low bar, but I did try to do that just to see which one works better off. If it's better off using this method I am doing, where I'm basically joining a King of the Ring with the lowest Survivor tier bar, or perhaps do a King of the Ring with a full Legendary Pro team, which gave me probably some bots even. But I don't know. I am gonna try this method first because even though I don't think it's gonna work that effectively, but it might work since we are joining the Survivor tier, and hopefully I do get some I do get some more bots because I do want to win my first two Survivor cards, and of course the Survivor ladder is gonna do lots of help, so hopefully that does come through and make sure it does get used on speed matches instead of the charisma. So, so those of you who don't know, the King of the Ring rewards are two random survivors, and second place just basically gets a random survivor card with the random legendary support, which is not bad. I think that's not bad. And for people who don't have legendary supports, that's not bad. Like if you knew you were gonna get ranked at for the championship, I wouldn't mind getting the survivor card and the random legendary support. And the semifinal does give you a survivor card, which is not bad. It's not bad. Alright, so let's do begin the King of the Ring. And something I did forget to mention on the previous video, thanks to Mikhail, I hope I spelled your name right, but he did tell me I forgot to mention the ladder rewards. So shout out to him for making me remember about that and putting on it on my next video. Because I did after I finished the video, I did forget to seem to check the ladder rewards. And once I checked it, I was like, oh man, you guys are gonna like what you guys are gonna see coming, because legendary page is like one of the best images I ever seen on the card. Like just look at that. Just look at that page. Like so damn sexy. That rampage plus 42 speed and plus 42 charisma. I can't wait to get me that card. Just because I do want me a legendary page, and I don't know why they didn't add that since the beginning. But yeah, we're gonna have to and then they're also added a Survivor John Cena. But they did kind of make they kind of made it balanced, and I'm put the Survivor John Cena like 100,000 games, because that would be ridiculous. As you guys can see, look, to get like from these cards, the gaps is 1,000 points each. They're 1,000 points each far away. But like if you see here, they're like they're like 25,000 more games to play. So it's not that much. Like between this and this one, you only get one card. Like between these 1,000 points. But between these 1,000 points, you're actually gonna get four cards. Not bad though. But I do get that because it is ridiculous amount of games you already played. Like 50,000 already sounds so much, and it would not make sense if they would have put Survivor John Cena at 100,000. I don't think nobody would ever reach that by the time the game like dies or something. Well, not dies, but the game like usually a game always tends to get boring, like it was, but then it actually got refreshed with the new Survivor tier. So let's get on with some gameplay. We are gonna face Barrel D. And somebody mentioned about, I think yeah, it was Ryan Lauren, where he said that the Shawn Michaels is super overpowered with those 16,000 stats. And I meant to say 1600. I was a bit tired and very excited about the new upcoming Survivor tier, and couldn't wait to grab my first freebie. So we are gonna face off Jericho in a speed match, which we should take on, just because I do have that plus 100 Survivor boost. Toughness, charisma. This calls for Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. Even though he does have Stone Cold, he would have won if Stone Cold was a blue right arrow. But since he is a up yellow arrow, they're not gonna have that tag team alignment, which they are not gonna get the 15% boost, but they are gonna get a decrease. So that's gonna even get them worse on even winning the match. Oh, and this finally goes on my favor. I finally get the proc and they don't. Cause usually they get the proc and I don't. Like almost every game, and I hate that. I hate how it happens to them almost every match. And we are full out of energies. So let's face can't say his name right. Knias. I don't know. It could be K Nas. But he does have over 18,000 wins, so he does seem to have at least have a number of legendary cards. All right, toughness. The Big Show's the only one that could take us out, and Yokozuna, because they are very, very threatening when it comes to the toughness stats. Charisma, not another stats that goes in my favor, as we are going to lose this match. And it seems like people do get luckier on drawing cards than me, because I seem to get like one of the weakest cards ever. I can't seem to pull another top 5 card. And I seen people like with double the rock, double Hulk Hogan. I was like, what the hell? How do people have these cards when I could barely even pull one of them? Like people already have double, and I could barely even pull one. So yeah, it seems like people are getting really luckier. And yeah, there is a spreadsheet of the new stats for the Survivor, and I think I had it with me. Oh yeah. So as far as the superstars from single wise, It seems like The Rock and Shawn Michaels have the same overall stats now, but they do tend to beat one each other up in two stats. Like The Rock beats Shawn Michaels in charisma and power, but Shawn Michaels beats The Rock in toughness and speed. But they do have the same overall stats. And the best diva we've seen so far is Nikki Bella. I don't think nobody has drawn AJ Lee, or they haven't input her in the list. And as far as the weakest superstar is Luke Harper. He's almost with the rest of the divas. Like it's kind of surprising to see him. And Roman Reigns is still as bad as ever. He is under Emma. So as you guys can see, there is a total of 37 ranked cards as now. And The Rock does place as first, along with Shawn Michaels. And Luke Harper does place 36, and Roman Reigns does place 32. So that is kind of bad for Roman Reigns. I thought he would improve now based on his performance on WWE. And it seems like Eva Marie, she used to be one of the best cards in the Super Rare, but now is one of the worst in the Survivor. She is worse than Cameron. So anybody who has the Eva Marie, if you guys think you guys are gonna pull off the same thing as a Super Rare, like back in the days when you guys thought Eva Marie was the best, nope. She is in fact one of the worst. But I can't believe Nikki Bella is much stronger than Brie. Oh, I can't wait to see AJ Lee. Is she gonna be like? Cause yeah, Nikki Bella's in the top 10, like in the list. Like goddamn, like her stats is way up there. So we do end up winning that match. Get to pick two more cards, which is Edge and Summer Rae. I am gonna go finish this video until the board resets. And let's face this one. This is NXT. I couldn't read the rest of his name. I think it was Psy something. Psychos, there you go. NXT Psychos. I guess he does want to be a future NXT star or something. And he does have an epic with him. So there is no competition between that. We are going to rank those two cards up. Charisma, Bruno Sammartino. We are going to face him Danny Bryan, which I think they had the same charisma stats if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. Alright, speed, that is definitely gonna go in our favor. And we do end up facing Randy Orton. And so far as Randy Orton, there is no Randy Orton card neither that is in the list. He is in the Survivor tier, but they nobody still hasn't seemed to pick him up yet. And we do get a rare Alberto Del Rio, another rare. So yeah, you guys still seem to pull rares, but remember, like the ultra rare and super rares do come by like much faster than usual. But I hope to pull an epic card. Some people have gotten lucky and have pulled another survivor card or another legendary, and I find that extremely lucky to pull that off the board because I can't seem to pull nothing. Not even King of the Ring, I can't seem to like get no good rewards. So hopefully that does improve in this newly survivor tier. Hopefully I do get better cards in that tier as in legendary, and hopefully I do see the improvement of the board rate because I am kind of seeing the improvement, but I want to see the improvement that I expected it, like putting off like epic card because I haven't pulled the epic a legendary since quite a while now. It's been like over exactly like the last time I pulled the epic card was in the Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins People Champion, so that's quite a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys are enjoying the new Survivor tier. Make sure you guys are getting all those good pulls, and I'll see you guys in the next one.